Hello, this is Talk for Glory, episode 76. I know it has been a very long time since Talk for Glory has done a video. You know, the wrestling world's been a little dry. Everything's been on pause, and honestly, this whole no fans experience thing has given me a new perspective on wrestling fans. We need the pop. We need emotion. We need the gasp. We need all these things to be invested. An empty crowd just shows us exactly that, emptiness. We can't exactly feel what's in that match without the crowd helping us feel. But crowd emotions and how wrestling needs a crowd, that could be talked about for another video. But today's video will be NXT TakeOver 30 or NXT XXX. I didn't know which one to put in the comments, not in the comments, in the title. You guys can say whichever you want. No one's going to judge you. I hope all of you guys are safe, quarantined, and living a good life. But I'm here to talk about TakeOver. So today I will be talking about the first match. Give me a second, guys. First match talked about will be Legado del Fantasma versus Breezango versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch for the number one contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championship, held by Fury at the moment. Personally, just because I love him so much, I believe in Breezango. I think I can see Breezango winning the NXT tag titles, and honestly, I think that's more success than they had on the main roster. Like, yes, they had feuds with the Usos, and it was really good. The fashion file thing with the Ascension was cool and everything, but I think NXT here, you can make them a joke, but at the same time make them a star. So yeah, I believe that Breezango's got this one. Also, just to let you guys know, this is not in any order. This is just how I've written it down on my notes. This is the only notes that Talk for Glory does exactly. We don't freaking we don't really script our videos. We just go on there and talk. But yeah, next match will be, oh my God, Adam Cole, baby, versus Pat McAfee. I don't know much about this NFL guy, but I know he's a celebrity and he's maybe a big name. But this is my personal opinion. You guys can give me your 2 cents on this as well. An NFL punter versus the NXT champion, longest reigning NXT champion. The longest reigning NXT champion should win. I just gotta go with Adam Cole. A punter should not beat a well-seasoned veteran like Adam Cole. And I'm not talking about, Adam Cole is a veteran because he held the NXT title for a very long time. I say he's a veteran because he's been wrestling for a very long time. Personally, I believe that Pat McAfee beating Adam would be a complete disgrace and a slap in the face to Adam Cole. I don't care if he agrees to putting him over. Just two legacies colliding at TakeOver, and Pat's legacy is in the NFL. Just to take away just a quick second, I've never been a fan of celebrities winning at WrestleMania or at TakeOvers or at any pay-per-view. Hell, even on a Raw. I'm not a fan of Mayweather being the Big Show. I'm not a fan of Seth Green winning a tag match with Triple H and John Cena. I'm not a fan of Snooki winning at WrestleMania. Not a fan of any of that. Hell, I'm not even a fan of Stephen Amell and Neville beating Wade Barrett and Stardust. I'm not a fan of any of that. I'm not a fan of that because you know damn well that these guys that work hard, practice how to be wrestlers, they got to feel some type of way about, I have to lose to this celebrity. Just thinking about it, it feels disgraceful, losing to a celebrity. So Pat, maybe you're a good punter, but I don't think you should be winning against Adam Cole. Next match, the NXT Women's Championship. My favorite girl on NXT. You know her, you love her. She's married to evil. The genius of the sky, Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai. Honestly, I didn't see this match coming so soon. I thought Dakota Kai and God, yeah, I forgot her other name. And her partner, someone please correct me down below. I really forgot Dakota Kai's partner. Like that I'm not saying she's forgettable. I'm just saying like she's just like on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember. Um, God damn it! Sorry guys, I'm really thinking like what's her name. I don't want to keep talking and uh, Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox. I thought their feud would continue just a little bit longer, and then their feud would transition into the NXT Women's Championship, similar to Gargano and Ciampa. But yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this because this came out of left field for me. But I do believe Io Shirai will be walking away with the NXT Women's Championship still. Next match, it is Bronson Reed versus Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano versus Cameron Grimes and the Velveteen Dream. Now, I've already talked about on Top Floor that Top Floor will not be discussing any allegations. So, any comments about the Dream and any allegations, you can leave them there. You can leave them in the comment sections. You can say them there here. But with all due respect, we will pay no mind to that. For the simple fact that we want to keep it between wrestling and not political. Don't get me wrong. If allegations are true of any wrestler, there's a good chance Top Floor may not bring them up ever again. Unless we see something like noteworthy of like their wrestling career. What they've done in the world is messed up, but you can't disregard someone's talent in the ring. Now back to this North American Championship ladder match. I personally believe that Johnny Gargano's winning, becoming the first ever two-time NXT North American champion. I see that these guys, all except the Dream and Gargano, have never been NXT North American champion. And the reason I believe in Gargano is because with his heel turn, you need to find a strong base. His feud with Ciampa is not a base. A heel turn and then feuding with Ciampa is like, okay, we've already seen the roles reversed here. Don't get me wrong, it's interesting, but it's not new. So I think the correct way to have his heel run is having him win the North American Championship. You know, since he couldn't do it from Keith Lee, I think he can do it in this ladder match. We've always seen spectacular things in North American title ladder matches. Example, the first ever one. We saw amazing things. We saw amazing things from people like Ricochet, like EC3, from Adam Cole. We saw amazing things from all these people in the first ever. So, to see this match, I'm looking forward for some really great high spots. Moments that'll make me jump and go, holy shit. Honestly, I think Gargano or maybe Damian Priest. Damian Priest is probably the most not overlooked, underutilized guy right now in like all of these guys. All right, and oh crap, we're already on the main event. All right, main event: Keith Lee versus. Yeah, guys, I've said this in other videos. I can't say Killer Cross. His NXT name. I can't say it. It's gonna come out as Korean Cross. So I'm just gonna say Killer Cross. You guys want to correct me? Go ahead. But my thoughts on this, I think that Killer Cross is gonna win. Even though I know what some people are thinking, oh, he's new, he just got here, and everything else, I also believe that he's that new, scary, intimidating factor guy. He's like one of those guys that look dominant, like he kicks ass, and you're just like, dude, put the title on him now. I think we all have that one guy or that one tag team where we're just like, put the tag team titles on them now, put the main title on that guy now. I felt like that with Drew McIntyre when he came up to the main roster. Hell, I felt that with the Lucha Dragons coming up to the main rosters. I have felt that with a bunch of people, even Adam Cole. The moment he stepped foot in an NXT ring, I wanted him to have the NXT title immediately. So I know what you guys are saying. It's too soon. But to me, I think go for it. Take a shot in the dark. Maybe this isn't a mistake. Maybe this is the right thing to do. Keith Lee's already done what he had to do. He's already become double champ. And even though it just started, I believe that the moment I saw him win, I just thought to myself, he doesn't need a reign. We already saw him with the North American title, and honestly, I was not a fan of his North American title run. Constant triple threats, constant matches with Dijakovic. And then when he had to drop it, I was like, okay. But what am I going to see in your NXT title reign that I didn't see in your North American title reign? And Keith Lee hasn't done anything that makes you go, this is better than his North American title reign. And you know how hard it is to outshine a former reign? I believe it is hard for someone like The Miz to outshine his IC title reign, Cody to outshine his IC title reign, Austin Aries to outshine his X Division title reign in 2011. I believe there were just certain title reigns that it's hard to outshine. And in Keith Lee's situation, since I wasn't a big fan of like his North American title reign after, the constant matches with Dijakovic and the triple threat matches, now it's completely different. And now it's like, okay, with this title reign, am I to expect something different? Am I supposed to expect something new? And what is that new? Keith Lee has not had a match that made me go, thank God he's champion. Don't get me wrong, he's a great talent. Great talent. But Killer Cross has destroyed Dijakovic, choked out Tommaso Ciampa, and honestly, I don't see any bigger threat than Killer Cross to the North American Championship. Unless you want to say Adam Cole might get another shot. I don't know. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, so I just believe that Killer Cross can really go far with the NXT Championship. And one thing I like about certain people's title reign, the moment they win, what I like to think about is who's going to take them off it. I mean, who's going to take the title off of them? I felt like that at one point with the Dudley Boys. I felt like that at one point with I felt like that with Drew McIntyre. I felt like that with Aleister Black when they won the NXT title. I felt like that with, if I knew that he was about to go on a hiatus, I did feel like that with Brock Lesnar, but I just assumed he was on a pay-per-view schedule. But anyways, I believe that Killer Cross I'm just gonna keep saying Killer Cross because this just isn't gonna work out for us, guys. Also, guys, just a heads up. Tomorrow we will also be doing SummerSlam predictions. We'll be having a guest. Young Smooth will be us. He'll be with us. He will be back. Young Smooth is taking a little break from wrestling, because of wrestling not having any crowds. It's hard to get that emotion back. I try my hardest to keep up with wrestling, and when I see no crowd, I'm just not entertained by it. I was like that during the New Japan Cup. There was no crowd. But this whole digital thing, I'm looking forward to how this plays out. Everyone, I hope you guys are staying safe, being quarantined. Remember, guys, practice your social distancing. and I hope you guys are very healthy. But as of right now, I think that's everything. Thank you to anyone that watches this. Thank you to anyone that was here. Anyone that made a quick stop for this. I'm a nigga before. If you need to know any of my contact information via my social medias, I have my Twitter at enigma_v4_. I have my Instagram that's just enigma_v4. We have a Discord, so feel free to join that anytime you want. And yeah, just be safe, guys. Stay quarantined.